update on a student support service that is provided here at Fullerton College for you guys. So, if you don't have health insurance or don't pay for your own, here's a fun fact for you. In 2018, according to People KPI, single coverage for health insurance can be up to $440 a month by yourself. Now, I don't know about you guys, that's a lot of money for me right now. I can't afford $440 for health insurance. So what we have here is super beneficial, and we have the student health service, which is super great. You practically get same health benefits for free, or it's a little to no charges. You get as well as support, mental and physical. For example, transition from high school to college can be very stressful on a lot of people, and it's just different environment, different teachings, different settings, super stressful. So this is a great support, as well as it's here at Fullerton. Super convenient, literally like right by the library, not very far, you can walk there. So I'm going to be talking about 3 things today. I'm going to be talking about their clinical services, their psychological services, and then as well as their resources that aren't on the campus, but as well they have their hands in the pot, so they have outside resources as well. Okay. All right, so first we have some clinical services, and so those are going to be your more like general services, such as they have birth control, hearing and vision screenings. They have emergency first aid, diagnosis of short-term and treatment illness, as well, they also have immunization shots. So if you need a flu shot, hepatitis A and B shot, a tetanus shot, which, if you get cut by metal, it's very important. As well, they also have laboratory testing, which is blood test, pregnancy test, skin test. They also have HIV testing, which I want to put a key point on HIV testing because that is a major, I don't want to say epidemic, but yes, a very important thing going on in the States right now. According to CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, about 1.1 million people have HIV, but 1 in 7 people don't know they have HIV. So if you're ever curious, you're worried, or just, to make yourself aware, you have free testing for HIV, which you have it, so might as well utilize it. Next, I'm going to be talking about their psychological services. Oh, sorry. Let me skip that one. Right. Their psychological services as well. So this is going to be like therapy sessions. And so this is a very important thing. For example, again, transfer to high school. I know I was super stressed out because college is not the same as high school. Nowhere in the same. As well as some people go alone, things like that. According to Harvard Medical School, about 1 in 5 students think about suicide due to stress, anxiety, related to schoolwork, school in general, which is pretty serious, I think. Your health is a very important part of your life, your mental health as well. So they have sessions. These sessions can go up to 45 to 50 minutes long. They could be individual, couples, group sessions. You can go there for anxiety, depression, stress, interpersonal relationships, self-image, anything, family problems, anything you want to talk about. Someone you don't even know, sometimes it's easier to talk to someone you don't know. So any kind of support you need, they have it. You can either walk in, make a appointment, that's the word, and then you're good to go. Lastly, I'm going to talk about their outside resources. I'm too ahead. Outside resources, which are really cool as well, I think, which means you don't just get services in, but they also have services that can connect with you outside of the school. For example, they have for eye exams, they can get you connected to that. AA, which is Alcohol Anonymous. They have Nicotine Anonymous, LGBTQ, veterans, helplines, emergency situations such as emergency living as well, which I think is super cool if you need it, which some of us do. And so, wrap it all up, I think the health service is super cool and it's super useful, and I covered with you clinical services they provide, such as general, laboratory, covered psychological, which is a support mentally, and then I covered outside resources such as AA, LGBTQ. Again, they have some connections to outside therapy as well if you don't want to go to anyone here. And so compared to spending $440 a month, and you already paid for this when you enrolled. So.